Hi, my name is Franco Perez, and I'm here to share a story about my stay at Bethel Boys Academy in Lucedale, Mississippi, 2002 to 2004. I was asked to answer a few questions, and first question is, how has Bethel affected my life today? And I'd say it's affected me in many ways, as far as just the wear-outs, the beatings, the torturing. It's hard to focus on a lot of things throughout my days because I always zone out about something that reminds me of Bethel there. I have nightmares, not every night, but every, I don't know, a couple times a month. Okay, I'll wake up screaming or something, or thinking I'm there, or my girlfriend said that I cry a lot in my sleep. I don't know anything about that. I don't remember crying at all, but apparently I cry in my sleep, and it's just really hard to talk to people about that because nobody was there with me. Every kid is from a different state there, and I mean there's only 2 kids from each state, so you have nobody to relate to. Anyways, that's how it's affected me to this day. An experience that I had at Bethel is the next question. An experience that I'll never forget is riding the lightning. And riding the lightning consists you of holding onto an electric fence, which is the wire, and the actual fence to intensify it, and while you're standing in a puddle of water. And you're supposed to hold it for 10 seconds to the ride of the lightning, I guess they would say. And I mean, after 10 seconds, they pull you off, and it's just messed up. Nobody should have to go through that. So that's the main thing that I'll never forget. Next question was how you were transported to Bethel. And I mean, this was like a nightmare. I wish it was a nightmare. But anyways, I got woke up at 2 in the morning by 2 bounty hunters that were from Mississippi. And I remember one turned on the lights, the other one rolled me out of my bed onto the ground, and he cuffed my hands, and I got shackles on my ankles, and they carried me out my front door. At my front door was my mom and dad with the suitcase, with a bunch of clothes packed, I guess, that I had no clue about, and told me I was going to go to a new school. And the bounty hunters told me that I'm going to Bethel. I was thinking Bethel because of their accent. So on our way out, we weren't going nowhere near Bethel. We were going to SeaTac Airport. And at SeaTac Airport, that's where I was really confused and lost and somewhat scared, but not really, because obviously my parents knew where I was going. I never thought I'd get sent to something like that. We boarded the plane. Went from Seattle to LA, from LA to Houston, and from Houston to New Orleans. And after New Orleans, they blindfolded me and drove the rest of the way. I think it was 6 hours or 8 hours from New Orleans to Mississippi, Lucedale. I was blindfolded, so I had no idea where the hell I was going. Upon arriving there, it was like a prison kind of, but it was 2 buildings and a small, tiny, looking like a shack or something. There was a laundry room in the middle. So there was like 2 barracks, separate. There was nothing else around, just that. And they call it the back 40, I believe, which the back 40 is like just 40 acres of property that Herman Fountain owns. And there was no way of telling what direction I came from or anything. So, I mean, I'm clueless on where to run if I leave there. What was your first day like at Bethel? Is the next question. First day at Bethel. Well, like I said, I rode the Lightning. I didn't last but like 2-3 seconds on that thing because I knew you can't do it. Like, it's hard. If you touch something, you're gonna react and want to get off it. So I couldn't. There's no way you could just hang on to that fearless without paying nothing. Okay, like, I guess if you want to get out of the red suit bad enough, you'll do it. But I don't care how badass you are, it's not happening unless you're forced to do it, which is pretty much what we all were forced to do. That was the first day. I mean, that's not the only thing that happened. I got my hair cut like in 10 seconds. Okay, I had long hair and they were done in like under a minute. They were just cutting like a madman, like you can get cuts all over your head, scratches, and just bumps everywhere, and it's real sloppy, like they were in a fucking competition or something to cut everybody's hair off. But yeah, there's that. At like 5-6 in the morning, 5:30 we wake up. Or no, we wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We have 30 minutes to get ready to go on this jog for 5 miles. So we gotta be ready in formation by 5:30 and outside and ready to start running at 6. And we run 5 miles like in under an hour. People who don't make it, they fall out of the formation or the 5 mile run. Then they go in a different group, and they get sent to a different part of the property to just get wore out all day. And more than likely they're going to be on something that they call the fat boy diet, which it sucks because all they give you is fruit and water, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and until you start dropping weight. And everybody drops weight with fruit and water, believe it or not, and a lot of them exercise, but it's possible. A lot of people don't believe me or that, but yeah, especially if you wear like a trash bag over yourself as like a shirt under your shirt. That's what that was like. Next question was, what was discipline like at Bethel? Discipline at Bethel was torturing you, I guess, and then putting their hands on us, like severely, overdoing it, kind of. It's always physical. I mean, as they're like in your face, like mentally breaking you down, insulting you, I guess, just talking down on you or to you, making you feel like shit, like you're nobody. We're all equally worthless, as they would say. Next question was, what was the schooling like at Bethel? The schooling was pretty much at your own pace. every subject has like 10 to 12 packets per subject, about like 50 pages long, some 30. I mean, I've seen some kids actually like finish like their whole grade in like a couple days. I mean, I graduated early, I guess, but because we were forced to. And I remember they had paddles with like holes in them and stuff. To do like whoopings, I guess, with those paddle things, and if you like messed up or weren't progressing, I guess, at their pace, they would just, they'd wail on us with those paddles. And next question is, what was communication like at Bethel? The communication in Bethel was scandalous. But like I said, you get your phone calls dropped in on by the owner, and you say one thing wrong to your parents that could jeopardize Bethel's, Bethel's schooling, I guess, or boot camp. If it jeopardizes them in any way of losing their program, I mean, they hang up the call. As soon as that phone call's done, they head to whatever barrack you're in and come find you, whoever made that phone call and said something, take you in the TI HUD with either Instructor Knott, Instructor Myers, Instructor Hodges, and these are all ex-Marines, like, just wailing on us, okay? Because we told our parents what was really going on. I don't know, it was not a good time. Like, it's really hard to express and describe everything that they did to us, but I mean, it's not something anybody deserves in any way. I mean, we're only human, not animals, okay? We're not, I mean, you don't even treat animals like that either, but like a rag doll, okay? Like, we're just a punching bag or something with like no feelings or anything. Next question was, any other type of topics you would like to share? Man, would I like to share? I have a lot of things to share, but I'm not going to make this video any longer. Maybe I'll make another one. But, like the first week I was there, I seen this kid with the last name Hastings. I remember you were doing push-ups or something, did something wrong. I don't know what you said. Whatever you said, you didn't deserve that whatsoever. But they booted him in the jaw, in the mouth, as he was on the ground doing push-ups. And this kid spit up so much blood, like, I thought he died or something. Like, he was just laying there. Man. Anyways, they wired his mouth shut with, I don't know what they did or where they took him to do that, but the next day he was at the barracks with his mouth pretty much shut and a bunch of metal wires coming through his teeth and his, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sorry, man, it sucks. There was this little black kid named Dukes. They would always, because he was so small, he was a little, they put him in a Foot Locker one time for doing something wrong. I don't know, something petty, stupid. They put him in a Foot Locker, and locked it for like 24 hours. Okay, this kid didn't get to come out to pee, to poop, or nothing. Okay, and like they threw him something to eat here and there, and we just couldn't believe what was going on with that. Like, that's not okay. I tried to escape from Bethel 3 times total. First time I made it like 100 yards. Actually, no. The first time was like maybe 40 feet from the door of the church before we got tackled and pretty much stomped out on the field of the direction we ran towards. It was me and 2 other guys. We ran out of the church. Somebody hit the lights and we took off running, hoping for the best, hoping we'd catch a car to get a ride to somewhere. And yeah, well, we didn't make it to the road, so we got caught and taken back, and we got beat in a dark ass room with Instructor Bonner. There was 2 of these guys. Yeah, we were butt naked in a black room. One door was just one way in, one way out, and it's locked. And this instructor is pretty much swinging his belt with the metal side swinging. He's just swinging like a madman, like he's cutting the forest down or something. Just coming out with welts and scratches and lumps everywhere, and looking like Passion of the Christ just happened to us. The second time, we went through the back 40. We snuck out at night, threw a mattress over the fence. We got shocked a little bit, but not much. We kind of, after riding the lightning, you kind of know what to expect. Anyways, we threw a mattress over the barbed wire fence and climbed it. There was a rumor saying that there was Walmart like behind the chow hall, and if we go in that direction, so that's the direction we went. After like, I don't know, like a mile or so, like one of us saw a blue lit up sign, so we for sure thought Walmart was there. So we're walking that way, running that way, and sure enough, we see headlights behind us, and here comes a quad, here comes a car, a truck, and yeah, we didn't make it to Walmart either. So, took us back. Went to the same room, same thing. There's more instructors in there, swinging that belt like no other. And they punched us, they kicked us, they... I don't know. It's hard to talk about it. It's so hard to focus on a daily basis on anything that I do, because that thought and memory is always there. I was held down underwater for doing the dishes too slow, till I drowned. And I got woke up given CPR to by a drill instructor, and I believe it was Myers giving me mouth to mouth. I was so confused when I woke up, because the last thing I was doing was the dishes, and next thing I know, I'm on my back and on the ground, receiving CPR. So that sucked.